it's also producing a ticket split, if I heard you correctly there, because Donald Trump is up 2 points. Elissa Slotkin, she's the Democrat, she's up by 3. So can you talk about how prevalent ticket splitting is in Michigan and why you're seeing that?
Absolutely. So Michigan doesn't register by party. And so we asked voters, how do they self-identify themselves? Do you feel like you're a Republican or a Democrat? And we have a really big swath of independent voters in Michigan. 35% of our sample identify as either independent or unaffiliated. Um, in it and the presidential races, those who identify as Republican or Democrats are pretty well consolidated behind their party's candidates. And what you're seeing is a pretty big difference among that independent voter. So in the presidential race, for example, Harris has got a 2 point edge over Trump among independents, 39 to 37. A lot of those independents are flirting with voting for third party candidates, 17% of them, and a bunch still undecided. If you look at the Senate race, here, Slotkin is winning by 15 points among independents. She's at 50% to Rogers' 35%. So in that middle of the electorate, there absolutely is a lot of ticket splitting going on. And we're seeing this among older voters as well, those who are going to absolutely show up. We have 2 presidential ballots in this survey. We've got a generic congressional ballot, and we've got the Senate race. So 4 times people can choose whether they are voting Republican or Democrat. And you look at straight ticket Republican voters, set those aside, and straight ticket Democrat voters, set those aside. 16% of older voters are jumping around. You know, they may be undecided here or jump a third party candidate or voting for a Republican and then a Democrat. That's a lot of older voters who are in play.
Do you see this? Is this common in other battleground states? This swath of people that are jumping around and still thinking about jumping around 2 months out?
Yeah, in fact, we have seen this. So if you look at the battleground states, Pennsylvania, Trump is ahead, it's closer now. But when we were polling Trump Biden, we saw Trump ahead, but also Democratic Senator Bob Casey was ahead. In Arizona, which had been favoring Trump for a while, it's now gotten closer. But Ruben Gallego, the Democrat candidate for Senate, was ahead. In Nevada, same thing. Trump was ahead. Jackie Rosen, the Democratic senator, was ahead. Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin, the Democratic senator, was ahead while Trump was ahead. So there actually is quite a bit of ticket splitting going on in battleground, which I think makes it fascinating. Now that the race is tightening, I think that has closed up a bit. I think a lot of this was due to Biden's poor numbers, which was driving a lot of that ticket splitting. But here we can see that this is a very close presidential race, but there's still a good number of voters, not quite lining up along party lines as we somehow have become expect in today's politics.